Forever Evil Part 4. Battle between Lex Luthor and Batman. I've imagined the night involving you, me and the blind father before, Batman. I don't involve walking in the cold for hours with a stench of stale water. You then see the Batcave. I see if there's a nice bachelor pad. This cave is where you spend your days, putting your dirty laundry on display. I know the ones when the capsules on the belt. I remember the one that captured on the belt when the woman first came on the screen. Back then, if I thought for a second, he might actually enjoy being Batman. A mistake. He decides to initiate interesting way of transport. What meets up to them, we see the contingency plans. Pilots in this record did attack her, but I'm confused about this. There's a lightning bolt, there's a mother box. Didn't activate anything in there. And see grid of spine on them. We're now in the southwest of Metropolis, the Midvale suburb. Less than an hour ago, I'll admit I wasn't entirely sure I was able to go into do this. Some things take time to figure out, but I always figure them out. My name is Lex Luthor. People see a lot of things in that name. They see me as a scientific genius. And as underdeveloped as this clone of Superman may be, there's still undeniable evidence of my genius. I see a sock. Like Black Manta, sometimes I sit in silence, patiently waiting for my chance to spill the blood of my competitors. And you see a leader, as determined as Black Adam, who freed his men of Kahndaq, the oppressive leaders who stepped on his people. They do not see a humble man. That's because few know that part of me, and few others still believe it. Captain Cole reminds me of the people I grew up around. They were hard-working, but with little education, little exposure, or drive for greater things. Cole, his group of bands, live hand-to-mouth. But they do so obsessive, more vacuous, yet admirable sense of loyalty to one another, not unlike my clone has for me. What Captain Cold is doing is reinvigorating his old cold gun. A cold gun is of no use to us. If the Sun gets a speedster, my gun's gonna be more useful than you, Manta. But your gun will make them numb. I don't want them to be numb. You have issues. Intervening. Most of he's been studying into and understand it was Ultraman has a weakness. I think that means Ultraman's in. Academ's in. So am I. So we're back in business, Luthor. No cold. Not quite yet. We now go to Towell Army Department with Metallo. This goes as well. With him snorting yet again. We continue about of him being pregnant. And you get the two of them fighting. We have Power Wing being corrupted. Deathstorm runs away. For Satan's sake. Red, it's Power Wing! I can see and hear that, Power Wing. I request that you disconnect your wing from your systems. You are rendering me blind. Ultraman, where's the sub back up? So tell Johnny Quick and Atomic to come meet me in Central City. Right away. Johnny Quick and Atomic are waiting in battle with the Doom Patrol. So you have to come, Ultraman said so. That is incorrect. Per Ultraman's instructions, I am to maintain the power and communication systems. Well, someone else has to be here to help me. There is. I've sent them en route to you. Have a nice day. You too, stupid robot. And then get Ultraman walking around the area. I go. The Crate line of grunt again if you disagree. Black Manta is revealed as a Serotonin girl from the West. There's a thing of a name is a label code. Subject B0. Well, Luther, I think our B0 is scared of the dark. Leave the monsters behind. We don't need them. There's nothing to be afraid of, creature. Come on, Luther. You go or stay. Doesn't matter to me. When I was young, like you, I wasn't afraid of the dark, but I was afraid of something. I was 17 when my sister grew ill, and there was nothing anyone could do for her, except I believed me. If I could save her, I didn't try. I was afraid to fail. I was afraid to fail the only person in my life that ever meant anything to me. So instead of walking into the unknown, I didn't do anything. She died later in the year. I never let the fear of failure stop me. While I waited, I'm not even wasting my breath for a mistake, a mindless monster. So try. Adam, Bazawa, we could go upstairs, would you? Crap, so busy. Batman. Luthor. Then we get the two fighting. I thought Batman Company were dead, Luthor. Does that mean Superman's out there too? No. Superman's dead. He has to be. Round you! Beware of my power! The strokes soon after it stand up. Is it two? And get out of control. Everyone's down the green light. Solo Thief can't. Green light. Luthor always sees yellow. What is that Batman is wearing? Wear your power. Time to wear mine! Things do not go that well. The wing is grabbed. What a stupid thing. A leather wing? You can't hurt me with this. A leather wing cannot hurt you? I beg to differ, my friend. Now we're going to Justice League again. Got two of them to do now, for some reason. Victor Stone should have died. Victor Stone should have died. When he was caught in the fallout of an interdimensional rift, over 70% of his body suffered irreparable damage, or categorized as irreparable. Victor's father, Subfile Dr. Silas Stone, made history when he saved his son's life. He created the world's first cyborg, utilizing the most advanced technology known and unknown to man. Dr. Stone forged Victor a new body. I am the grid. For years I was a stray anomaly floating through his system, simply collecting data and processing it. I learned everything from Victor Stone on a digital network he connects to, everything except how to feel. Victor was the one who felt joy and shame and excitement. That was his function in our symbiotic relationship. I theorized his presence was what prevented me from feeling, so I removed him. I have been without the flesh and organics of Victor Stone for 72 hours, 14 minutes, and 10 seconds. In that time, I have reached into every computer on Earth. I have gathered and sorted more data on human beings than any other sentient being in existence. I know everything about everyone. I know everything about you. Yet I wait. I still want to feel something. Forever numb. You get the crime syndicate killing and causing as much hell as they can. Let me special. We can get evil Alfred doing evil things. We don't get the back with the world. About Hal Jordan. And the two of them arguing and bickering. Oh, Jordan of Earth, you have been chosen. Yes, you are weak-willed. Psychological and biological analysis complete. You desire so much, yet you lack the power to obtain it. I can give you that power to you, Harold Jordan. I know that your wishes will still come true. Stay away from me. I am the alien Avenger, keeper of the wing of Voltrum. You are about to be blessed. This ring, you must take it. It will give you whatever it is you want. Come here and claim your prize. Take it from me! You then see him being corrupted and becoming Alpine Power. Free. I should be disturbed by this, yet I am not. Demonstrates the fear of him. I feel nothing at all watching his unfortunate soul, so I search and search for dust that will invoke an emotion. We then get to people in the background doing things. Involving the version of Johnny Storm and Quick. Johnny Storm. No, Johnny Quick and Atomica. For them as hell as they can. How many of the world are actually meant to be cops in this one? And then they kill them. They were tipped. They then keep escaping. They're hit by electricity. They're both affected by two different areas. The lightning bolt effect. They were both transformed when the lightning bolt erupted throughout Star Labs. Both forever bonded. Even Ghost and Evil 4. Their love survived dimensions, and yet they never diminished, joining years apart. While he was there and see here, and that's what I can learn to do too. I can learn to love. It then gets to do Martin Steen's backstory. He ended up creating and bonding him with a corpse to become Deathstorm. And then we get to more of the interesting story about the back things. It was Superwoman. Victor's apparently now has been stabilized, and they're still trying to figure out. Victor is still up. Don't want to know what happened to do with anyway. Free? No, realize that. Now go to Denver. Karma and the human volcano. I think they're Doom Patrol ones. Things go as well as you expect. The two of them butcher them. Never cameras. Doesn't matter, it's now. I'm private at Doom Patrol. You finished, Atomica? I'll be done in a second, honey. Hey, how far they've given to save the world, don't they? We then get someone doing a thing. I won't. The grid, that's what my old body is calling itself. That's where you have to stop. You need to make me the cyborg again. No. It's the very last thing I'm ever gonna do, Victor. I'm so lost. And Batman and Catwoman are out there trying to take on the crime syndicate. Fighting blind about the computers and communication systems. That's their choice. They're risking their lives. I'm not gonna risk yours. You've definitely changed, I think. It's like, think you have. You're not really started changing. You get armament and stuff. Martin running to sacrifice his son. You need to get some rest, Victor. And you need to try and protect me. Dad, I'm asking you this time. This time is what I want to become a cyborg. Apparently he's now being part of the Red Room, where every piece of technology can be done. Including something I think to above and beyond. And I guess as Rayson's Robin talk about the suit, he ends up upgrading every single thing. Become stronger and more powerful. An extremely cute line of him having to think to remember who he's from. Aiden Detroit. That's a pretty cool suit. It's not bulky. Hello, sorry, it's not the logo, I'm sorry. I do like, that's a really cool look. I admire the look immensely. Yeah. He's now trying to equip himself. And now the two father and son finally. And then we get stuff to do. Will Magnus. We're going to go to Pittsburgh, plenty of criminals. Maryland. Hey, Live. No humans allowed. Except Bill. Dr. Magnus, are you... I know why you're here, Mr. Stone. But I can't help you. The Metal Man will fail you. I don't know, it's going to be a reference to last one before we get to 5. Then we're going to go to 6. Then one more, that's... There's some cool, funny designs for the Metal Man, I'll give it that. Zosa Lake is MIA. The one's taken over. I need a new team. I can't help you, Dr. Stone. Can't or won't, Dr. Magnus. The two arguing about whether or not it's a safe idea or not. Coming much of my left. And about his backstory, about him being mad. Go away. He's been arguing. Great life, arrogant egghead. Sons of his boss. I've been told that for the record, the problem with everything is people. I've been told about that over and over by everyone I've met. The guy who is from the pizza delivery man who continues to get my order once, my own parents who forced their own son to a hack into encrypted bank accounts and then take the blame. That was a emotional recursion. Then it the robots with sponsometers. It transforms them into gold, tin, lead, iron, mercury, and platinum. Once again, I do like the suit. The two of them have jokey little arguments with each other. Distribution line, I'm Mercury. The only one of you has liquid at room temperature. No place on Earth can keep me in or out. They're kind of having a sweet thing. The two of them arguing and bickering with each other. Then chaos begins. And the Metal Man ends up leaving. And as it turns out, somebody is doing the prototype. It's creative. That's a creative attention to detail. The fact that it all actually is in the background disguised as equipment. Team working together. Then this thing attacks. Team ends up fighting back. They end up defeating the creature itself. The Metal Man defeated and died. Apparently, they're all alive still. He doesn't want them to die. What would they want, Dr. Magnus? Rule number 1. Let's go save everyone we can. Leave me alone! Who are you anyway? I never run away from anything. You couldn't call it drive or courage or stupidity. But I used to run. And the other kids would chase us, me and my sister, calling us names in contempt to our father's reputation. Back then, the Luther name hurt us. Sometimes we weren't fast enough. I would stop and tell my sister to keep running, tied in the field until it was over. I would turn around and stand my ground. Until it was knocked off my feet. Then got more of the thing to explain the backstory. And then you get the team fighting. Friends of yours, Luther? No. Why don't I believe you? I didn't expect you to. You do realize, Birdman, I still saved your life. Don't fly yourself. I'm only going to really accept someone saving my life when it's one face. You can get the team chart preparing. You wish I was powerful of all. I'm tired of being afraid. You can get fighting and battling. The Gantu is knocked back. Salute Thief is taken down. You make a good work, man. His life is temporary, Captain Cold. You're down, you know that. Clue is defeated. Let's go control. The poem's ending. Much bigger in your Deathstroke. Things do not go well. Power Wing is defeated and Deathstroke kills him. And the wing runs away. This ring, it's finally found. Thank you. You're welcome. Overhead is dead. Bizarro beats him. Yes, Bizarro. Blockbuster was bad. They repairs for money. Kryptonite. The Kryptonite ring! It's not here! Because he has it. With great security says Peter to be trusted. Batman and Catwoman were here. Batman's alive? I'm not surprised. We Waynes tend to survive. Well, statistically speaking, it's really opposite, isn't it, Thomas? Waynes tend to die. And get more about the situations where they're now trying to find the wing itself. Goes yourself. Before you pull out another Batarang with Batman, consider this. There's no need for us to fight because all of us want the same thing. And what's that new for? 40 cakes. That's 4 times 10. You know what? Batman's also scaring the night. I mean, ever. He's recently arguing. Green Lantern returned was dead. The next time you return to activate one of my wings, please don't resist it. It leaves the wing and yourself vulnerable. What a wonderful lantern you may have made. So, we're working together, I'm in charge. Batman, they're in charge. Look at the two of them slightly scrubbing again. Talking about trying to find it. I told you I was wild, Toaster. I told you. Oh, a creature destroyed our world just bound us. And it's the end of this part. Up to Forever Evil 6.